Good morning, afternoon or evening, depending on what time of day you're watching this, or indeed whereabouts in the world you are. I'm MoD, this is episode 24 of Euro Truck Simulator 2. Before I quickly get a job, just want to bring you up to speed with the current situation with the no repair run. This is episode number 4 now in the run where we're not allowed to repair Matilda at all, and if we hit 100% damage then I deduct £100 from the charity goal. If I succeed then I add £100 to the charity goal, but at the moment we're on 22% damage, which isn't good for me. Not good at all. And I also want to make a polite shout out to my good friend Tort, who has made a request for a cargo to be taking around. Low bed semi-trailers. He wants us to carry some cars around, basically. Where are the car jobs? I have unlocked them, haven't I? I don't want to go having to drive all over the place just to find cars on a low loader or something like that. Fairly sure I've unlocked forklifts. Sorry, Tort, the way it's looking I may not actually have them at the moment. Which is odd considering I've got all sorts of other agricultural and industrial machinery. Oh, pressure tanks, odd. Come on, come on. Ah, there you go. Where's that? That's too far away. But yeah, there you go, Tort. I do actually have it unlocked, and it is a fragile cargo with an important speed delivery on it. Okay, but is it possible to sort by type? Cargo weight. Yeah, actually, cargo weight. Let's go back to there. This should also be a way of sorting by type as well. Waffle, 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 waffle. 7 turns, 7 turn. These things were cars. We found that one. Oh god, that's a long one. That's what she said. How close is that? Oh! Start from there, go up to... Okay, that'll do. That will fucking do. We shall... When's it expire? 15 hours. Okay, we'll take that one. Just for you, Tort, because you're such a fucking arse. So first of all we have to go to Stuttgart, then get the job. Oh god, this is going to be a long episode. Well, I believe, what was it, shoot, I forget the name of the guy who in the comments, but he wanted a fragile cargo for a long trip. So, there you go, you got it, you got your way. Why is that on? Never mind, let's just charge. Stop indicating. Well, I think we've got plenty to talk about, but it's going to take us 2 hours to get there. Oh god, what the hell have I talked myself into? Well, while we have the chance, I can't see what the dash is saying properly, so if I give a polite shout out to Billy Burfield, who says to press I. If I press I, then something magical will happen on the interior. Pressing I. Stop, Tildy. That's me pressing I there. I hope you can hear that and nothing is happening. Oh, fuck off with the wrong way of fence. I'm not even moving. Wrong way, crashes. Did I take any pain then? No. No. Ow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. No, no. Oh, great, it's actually upside down. Ah, dear, dear, dear. We haven't even started yet. So, yeah, sorry about that, Mr. Billy Burfield, but for some reason or another, maybe it's because the interior is, well, look at it. It says visit service. 22% damage. Holy hell. And I've got a... Okay, I think for the next episode or two I deserve a few short runs. Bloody making me go get a car transporter Tort. Things you do for your friends, eh? The things you really do. Here we are, Euro Truck Simulator 2. I've got Matilda with us, we're all happy here, yeah, we're happy to have Tildy back and... Oh, get around the corner, there we go. What is there to talk about in this episode? Quite a bit in a sense. Oh shit, turn. Keep going, Tildy. Don't just suddenly stop like that. God, the brakes in this game are just too good. Must be a way of toning them down. Oh, lights on. Windscreen wipers on. Okay, so while we're on the way to collect the massive cargo, Tort, you're a massive fucking arsehole, by the way. We have hit £40, as I may have mentioned last time, at our charity fundraising for Papyrus over at justgiving.com/mod1982, raising funds for Papyrus so that they can help teenagers who are struggling with depression and maybe want to commit suicide or such things like this in terms of mental illnesses. And I can actually announce that the anonymous donator from before was actually Tort. He didn't intend for it to be anonymous because apparently just a website bug. Okay, well there you go, Tort. Tort was the donator of the £5 English. Thank you very much, sir. Every little is appreciated. It goes towards the little kids. Well, they're not the little, they're more like teenagers. Oh, that's a short bout of rain. Thank you very much. In terms of channel related stuff, what were we on last time? 260 something subscribers. We're now on 292. 292, which means this time next week we'll be on 300 easily. That's just phenomenal. That's what, 200 in the space of a month and a half? It's phenomenal, and I appreciate it all the support, and every time you hit like, every time you leave a comment, every time you share this on Facebook and Twitter. It's awesome. Thank you guys. Every time you do something like that, it makes me think, yes, this is worthwhile doing this at the end of the day. It is worthwhile. That's it in the way of chat. Oh, I was gonna say, is that it in the way of channel stuff? Well, there was a slight delay last week because Mod was on holiday. Did you miss me, Tildy? Tildy. There we go. I don't think Tildy missed me much. But that was a mad rush trying to get videos recorded and uploaded before I went away. We came back a day early, unfortunately. If anybody wondering, I went to the Download Festival at Donington Park with the lovely Murtai, and we watched some very good bands. We saw some... Oh, you fucking arsehole, how dare you. Yeah, we saw some good bands and we had a good time. We saw some shit bands. We didn't like Queens of the Stone Age at all. I wasn't too impressed with 30 Seconds from Mars. But we did really enjoy Hardcore Superstar, and the highlight of our weekend was Blackstone Cherry. That was good times. Very good times. The best part of the weekend was... musically, at least, the best part of the weekend was we were watching Iron Maiden, who were headlining on Saturday night, and for their intro onto the stage, they played some shitty film. Well, it wasn't that shitty, because it made us proud to be British. Although I prefer English, but that's a story for another day. And all of a sudden, we hear this noise. We're like, what's that? We look up, there's a fucking Spitfire in the air. A giant blood... Well, it's not giant, it's a normal size. Spitfire. Flew past us all 3 times, and then buggered off. And we were just like, wow, it's raining, it's cold, it's a bit windy, and this Spitfire has come out to say hello. That's just awesome. I don't think many people got a video of it purely because nobody was expecting it. But it was such a good... It was a spine-tingling moment, I tell you. And what made Download Festival even better was well, we had some good friends with us who we could look after and would look after us as well, and we had a good time with them because that's how it rolls. It's all good fun. Oh, that's very noisy in the background. Is that a low-flying aircraft or a train in the background? A whirlybird. I don't know if that came through the microphone, but I'm informed that was a helicopter flying overhead, and I heard it through my headphones. And this game's quite loud at the moment, so I'm quite about that. There's that's it in the way of channel news. No, that's not it. No. I changed my mind. It's not it for channel news. I need to get some more Minecraft done. I know a lot of you like Minecraft, so I'm going to get some... Oh, no, bad Tildy. Go on. Engine malfunction, not good. Oh, sorry about that, guys. For some reason or another, Fraps decided to crash on me. And when we pulled over to, well, tried to stop, as part of the aftermath, we took another point of damage, and I'm very sorry we didn't record that, but we got rear-ended by a Land Rover type thing. My throat's still quite rough from download. I didn't even do that much singing or shouting or anything, I just had a good time. But, no matter, no matter. Well, what was I going to say? Minecraft, people want some Minecraft. I've got a recording session with 4040 this coming Tuesday to record some Kerbal. It's going to be good times, good times. Yes, we enjoy this stuff. We're coming up to the end of the championship in Watson's and mine's F1 2012 season. Next race is at Austin, Texas, and then we have the finale a week later at Brazil. And it's looking quite good for Watson to win the championship so long as we keep getting 1-2 finishes. It's definitely going to go down to the wire at Brazil. But if the constructors is going to be very tricky because we're 30 points behind with 2 races to go, and it's just going to be hard. It's going to be very difficult to win that one. Very difficult. Anyway, we're this close to picking up our cargo, so I suppose this is the point to say that. Whoa, 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 oh, 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 you fucking. Thank you. Don't hit me. Holy shit. What did he do that for? Why? What? Just, no. Idiot. I'm half tempted to nerf you, but I can't take any more damage. Otherwise the engine malfunctions will get worse and... you fucking dickhead! Why would you do that to me? Why? Move. Come on, Mr. Volkswagen. I love their attempt at a Volkswagen badge. It looks more like a Acura upside down badge. Fucking have it, you bastard. Now keep moving, keep moving. Come on, come on. Oh shit! I can't take any more damage. There we go. I'll just smash into everyone on purpose. Oh, fuck off. I don't need money. What's money for anyway? Oh yeah, because we're going to be buying that new truck. There's some... Oh, not again. There we go, what we are now, 24%. Fantastic. Fan-a-bloody-tastic. Fan-dabby-dozy, even. Okay. Here we are. Time to pick up our cargo. How are we looking on the rest department? 3 hours. And then we've got a really long drive. Because Tort is an arsehole. And Tort doesn't love us anymore. Stuttgart to Kiel. 400 miles. Trip time 12 hours. I hate you, Tort. You better appreciate this, you fucking arsewipe. There we are. Cars. Are you happy now? Cars, and they're all Skodas. That's not a bad thing. I don't mind Skoda. It's not a Ford Fiesta, but hey. Clunk. In cab view. Is that full lock? Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Don't hit the wall, don't hit the wall. Good Tildy, good Tildy. Good mod for not driving into the wall either. Should I rest up before we continue? Should I just drive until I find a petrol station? I'll just drive until I find a petrol station. Ah, fuck it, it's a red light. Who cares? Who needs a red light? There we go. Actually, yeah. Yeah, I just love to babble like this. I really do. Don't know if you noticed, guys. Oh, no, come on, Tilda. Come on. Keep the revs up. Keep the revs up. There we go. What were we going to talk about? Mod's forgotten all of a sudden. Yes, thanks to Lewis, aka the Gamersaurus, Mod has purchased himself a new game. It is Game Dev Tycoon. It's been a lot of fun. It really has been a lot of fun. And I'm honestly tempted to record a series of it, but the only problem with it is it has potential to go on for some time. Unless I edit out all the fluff and everything. On my game save at the moment, I've just unlocked large games and... well, I suppose it makes some sense to tell everybody what it's all about. Did I just hit my cargo? No. Good. You start off as a guy who develops games and you live in a garage. And the idea is to make games and release them and just get bigger and bigger and bigger. It's also a history of gaming as well. You start off with the G64 and PCs. And the G64 is made by a God of War. And then you have the Ninvento TES. After that you get Vega, who make the Vega Gear and the Vega Oasis, and then you get the Vonnie Play System, and you can guess what systems are meant to be. They're blatantly ripping off original consoles such as the Mega Drive or Genesis if you're American, PlayStation, and I think they go all the way through up to the current age of games with the Xbox 360, PS3, and the Wii, possibly even Wii U, I'm not sure. And I think the GameCube's called the Game Sphere. I haven't got that far yet. I've got as far as the Play System. No, I've got as far as the Dream Vast. That's the one. The Dream Vast is the most recent one I've unlocked. That would be a lot of fun to make some games for. So yeah, that's been a lot of fun, and panicking about losing money. And if anybody wants to see that, you know what to do. Leave a comment in the bit below, you know, underneath this video. Just, you know, leave a comment, please, because, you know, Mod loves comments. Mod loves feedback, and if you want to see Game Dev Tycoon, then let me know. Thinking of gaming, there has been a new blog from SCS. And what do they now announce in this blog? World of Trucks. We have Euro Truck Simulator 2, and one of the most popularly requested features is multiplayer. Imagine if that truck there was a person. Hello, bye bye. Can you imagine me doing Euro Truck with somebody else driving around me? I could do a proper race. I think that's what BLR Games said in a comment in the last episode, that I should race someone properly across Europe. Imagine though if we were both on the same server. We could physically race each other, possibly even drive into each other. Knowing Watson, if I was racing him, that would be what would happen, because Watson's the biggest troll in the world. But after the next patch, says the blog, there will be, shortly after that patch, will be another game update expanding upon Euro Truck Simulator 2's functionality, which I am led to believe is going to be multiplayer. Whether that's chat, a form of a persistent world where you can have up to X amount of players in the game at a given time. I'm not sure how it would work. But they'd say it's also going to be the precursor, as it were, for World of Trucks. They're going to use it as a test. They're going to test out the technology and eventually come out with World of Trucks. So it's nice to know that they're spending all the time on something. And it's nice that in the last few weeks they have actually, SCS this is, it's nice to see SCS have actually started coming out of the woodwork and saying, yeah guys, we're doing this, we're doing that. I like the lines of communication we're getting from SCS. It's quite refreshing, considering that they've been quite silent in recent months. Now before I move on to the usual questions section, I want to raise a point of discussion, as it were. It was something that came across my mind when trying to respond to comments on the original Eurotruck video. When I basically said I don't give a fuck about kilometers per hour, I'm English, I'm going to play in miles per hour. It makes sense for me, makes sense for my audience. I know there's a few guys out there that'd love for me to play in kilometers per hour. No, come on. Oh, bugger. Oh, come on. And that's a personal choice, and by and large, people have accepted this, but there's this one gentleman who decided to be quite rude and say he's amongst other things, he said he was quite offended by the fact that I didn't give a crap about whether people wanted kilometers per hour or not. It's my playthrough, my video. I'll bloody well do it how I want. If you don't want to watch it, feel free to click the unsubscribe button or watch something else. But in all seriousness, it did make me think. What is it that makes people have the right to be an arsehole when it comes to commenting on somebody's videos? I mean, I'm sat here doing this for free. I'm not really being paid for this. I think the last month I got £3 from my monetization from my adverts and my videos. A whole £3, and I won't see a single penny of that until I make $100. So some way to go before I get a first payment, as it were, and I'd be quite happy when that happens, because that's going to be a night out down the pub. But generally, YouTubers start off doing this wanting to entertain people, and they do it for free. So I don't get, what is it that makes people... Oh, come on. What is it that makes people want to basically troll? Not trolling as such, but just generally be arseholes. I'm all up for constructive criticism. I've said that many times. If you're going to tell me why I'm bad, at least tell me why I'm bad in such a manner that isn't dickish, you know? And then on the Minecraft forums this morning... Oh, time to rest, is it? Okay, dude. 1 hour 30 till the rest. Okay, we'll find a rest stop soon. But it's basically a guy saying about the same sort of thing. There's a lot of modders in the Minecraft community that will quite happily take the time and their time for free to make mods for Minecraft. And he left a massive wall of text, but the general long and short of it is that he wants people to be a bit more respectful. If you don't like it, say you don't like it, but don't be a dick about it. It's not too hard, is it? Apparently it is for some people. Oh, overshot by a bit. But he seemed to strike a chord with me, you know? What's the point in being rude about something? Still pressing I, still nothing. Let's rest up. Well, whoa. Yeah, apparently it's a blind spot mirror. Doesn't work. Let's get some sleep, and then we shall continue this. I'm in the resting spot. Sod it, screenshot time. And that engine sounds so poorly. Beam. And... no, can't get that angle. Okay. What about this angle? For taut. Oh, that's a nice open shot there of the road. Beam. There we go. So let's try reversing and trying the other parking spot, shall we? Yes! Come on, stop being rude. Fine, new plan. I'll pick you up later. But now I need to figure out why aren't we able to sleep. Oh, there we go. Got it. Finally. Now I must remember, not press that button. Don't press that button. Press the throttle to turn the engine on. There we go. Seems odd to have taken the trailer off for that. Very odd. No matter. Let us now proceed onwards apace to continue the journey. Oh, wrong button. Ah, that was special. That was special. I pressed F1 instead of 1. But it just makes you wonder though, doesn't it? Going back to the internet anonymity issue. I mean, I could be anybody I wanted here, but I choose to be a nice guy. I choose to be pretty much how I am in real life. I'll have a laugh and a joke. I love to have a banter. If you don't like it, sod off. But there's some people that tend to take that a bit too far. It's because they are a dick online because they can be a dick. Which, why would you do that? Does that mean if there was a lawless society you wouldn't be a gentleman, you'd actually be a complete arsehole? And let's face it, if there's an apocalypse, they are going to get the odd arsehole out there, but it does rub me up the wrong way though, guys, you know? I know there's trolls out there, and I fully accept that. I'm not crying about it as such, but it does make me wonder, what's the mentality there, you know? And by and large, most of the people that comment on the videos, they have the same sort of mindset. You just want to kick back, relax, have a good time with a guy who's talking shit in a microphone. See? Even Tildy agrees. You don't need people being negative for the sake of being negative. I don't mind constructive criticism so long as it's constructive. Not your shit, lol. I'm offended, lol. Meh. So, what are your thoughts, guys, on the thing with internet and affording a degree of anonymity? Because, you know, apart from I don't tell people what my bloody real name is, because I have enough issues with people messaging me constantly as it is, in a stalkerish type fashion. I don't want people messaging me on my Facebook, for example, because that's a very private Facebook. But you can message me on my Twitter. My Twitter is there to be abused. It's @_mod1982, and if you follow me, I'll follow you back. But yeah, just internet anonymity it's overly abused. You know, just a bit abused. Right, let's move swiftly on then to questions and answers, because I know you love leaving questions for me. I'm actually starting to have to beg you guys to leave questions more often, because I'm getting some good questions that I can milk, but I'm running out of actual questions. I just get people saying, "You're good stuff, Mod, yeah." I know it's good. You lot keep telling me it's good, so it must be good, but I need some more questions. That's how I talk to you, and you'll talk back to me. So, let's start with the general feedback that I think it was Lock of War had made a suggestion in the comments for episode 22 for when it comes to the final episode of the no repair run, I take a very long trip, such as I'm doing now, with a fragile cargo, such as that. And so far, so far no damage, which I'm quite happy with. And another guy suggested that I do that this episode. Well, as it turns out, I've accidentally done that thanks to Tort. You arsehole. I love you, Tort. Honest. But basically, everyone said that for the final episode in the run, I should do a long run and make it as fragile a cargo as possible. Which, strangely, I'm fine with, because it makes it that little bit more interesting. And also, I had a few people say that the double-header episode was a lot of fun and I should do another double-header at some point. So yeah, if you guys could actually tell me what number episode, this is 24, so we've got 25, 26, 27, 28 and 29 left to go. If you tell me which episode you'd like me to do another double-header in, just one more double-header, that double-header being 2 trips in the same episode. If you tell me which episode you want me to do the next double-header in, then let me know and I'll do that for you, because I like to please my fans, and my fans are awesome. I've got the best fans on YouTube, even though I'm only on 292 subscribers. I have the best fans ever, and you all fucking know it, and you love it. You love me too, right? Because I love you. I love you a long time. Long time with Matilda. Yeah, Tildy love you a long time too. I had a very good question from the Boiler Suit Man. He's been talking to me a bit in the last week about how I do my recording, who made my intro, this, that and the other. And there's one question in particular he's asked that I haven't been asked before, and I feel like the need to answer it now, to actually explain to people something. I suppose, yes. So, the boiler suit man, he asked, how do I set my fraps up? Like I say, good question. I haven't been asked on that one before, because it's not just a case of you get fraps, put it on your computer and hit record. You do have to do a little bit of setting up to get it working in the optimal fashion. And, well, depending on what game you're playing, you'll need to, on the first tab, you'll need to either select the monitor desktop or do not monitor desktop. I have, for most of my games, do not monitor desktop, because then I got tongue tied again. But hello. Basically, if you monitor your desktop, what the fraps will do will record your entire window, including toolbars in the bottom when you change windows. Very useful for recording things like Firefox or games that you can't use fraps in. Fraps usually will be dedicated towards one given program at a time to save memory. It is a very memory intensive program, very memory intensive, and I think that's how I might have had our fraps crash before, truthfully. But I'm not going to lose too much sleep over it, because we're working fine now, 60 frames a second. I save all my... It gives you the option to save your fraps footage to a given location, and you need a hard drive that's fast, that can record at a fast enough speed. As it turns out, my main internal hard drive isn't that fast a hard drive. It's just a cheap one that does the job. So I have a external hard drive which is almost fast enough. I get some bottlenecking every now and again, which is to say lots of data trying to be saved at the same time, and the game can't. The external hard drive can't save it all at once. So I think that's what my bottlenecking issue is, that I need a harder hard drive. Is it a harder hard drive? A faster hard drive that spins faster, then it can save data quicker, so I don't get the bottlenecks. Which means no more lag during F1, hopefully. So I saved my external hard drive because it's a faster hard drive that I've got. It also has the most capacity. It's 2 GB compared to my internal, which is 3. So 2 GB? Fuck you. I heard Murtai laughing in the background, and just because I said 2 GB, 2 TB external hard drive, whereas my internal is 320 GB. You'll have an overlay option, which is to show you whether you're recording or not and how many frames per second you're doing. And I have mine on the top left corner of my screen over there somewhere. And when it's yellow, it means it's not recording. When it's red, it means it is recording. And to record, you can set up a custom key. I have, on the numerical pad to the right of my keyboard, I press the minus button, or numerical subtraction, as it says in computer speak. What else do we have? I record Windows sound in stereo. Basically, if you select that option, then it records your Windows noises. Any noise your computer makes, it'll record, such as Skype calls, game noises. Yep. Anything that errors that may pop up in the background, anything any noise the computer makes through the sound card, fraps will record. Sometimes you may want to deselect that in case you want to use a separate recording program to record that. I don't know what you would use, truthfully. I'm happy with Fraps' recording sound abilities. Apart from the audio, if you remember from the earlier episodes of Euro Truck and anything I did in the first 2 or 3 months of recording, my audio came through very quietly. It doesn't matter how loud I spoke, it came through very, very quietly. And so now, as a way of trying to fix that, I don't record the microphone noise through Fraps. I deselect that option, and I now record it separately through Audacity. A big problem I have at the moment with recording is I have a mad dragon lady living across the landing who likes to moan at me if I make a little bit too much noise because she's trying to sleep. Just poor dear. Poor old dear. My mum's awesome. She's also Mrs. Wallowitz in disguise. Hey Howard, are you playing those video games again? Yeah, Ma. I like playing in video games. You got a problem? Your phone's ringing, Howard. Who's on the phone? I don't know, Ma. I can't answer it if you're talking to me. She's that bad. She is seriously as bad as fucking Mrs. Wallowitz's mum. Seriously, she's Oh, a crash? A crash? Who crashed into me? No one crashed into me. But I got lost money. But I think I saw something stop in the mirror. Anyway, I need to watch a bit more Big Bang Theory. I haven't watched enough of it. I think we got as far as season 4. So yes, getting back on subject, I record Windows sound and I record it in stereo. So anytime you get a whoa, 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 fucking hell! I'll just stick to one lane, shall I? I'll stop hogging I'll stop hogging all these lanes. I'll just stick to the one lane. And now everybody's going past really fast. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, shadows. Hello, shadows. That's very pretty then. Very pretty. So yeah, I use Audacity to record my voice, although there are many other free programs out there that you can use just to record your microphone. And what I do then is, when I put it together in the final process, I boost my audio up a bit on my end, so you can actually hear my voice. I mean, we've got that problem with Minecraft at the moment, with the current episode that's up, because my voice comes through stupidly quiet, because that was recorded before I started using Audacity to record my audio separately. So that's been fixed now, but it's still frustrating. Still very, very frustrating. And every now and again, depending on the game you're playing, you'll need to hide your mouse cursor. For example, Formula 1, you don't want your mouse in the middle of the screen, distracting people from viewing stuff on track. I mean, I always try to move it out of the way anyway. But some games, like say for example Euro Truck, you want to show people what you're clicking on in the menus. You want people to see your mouse. The final point to mention when it comes to setting up your fraps: if you're going to be recording and then uploading to YouTube, record in 30 frames per second. The only reason for that is, apart from file size, because the more frames per second you have, the bigger the file you're going to have, but also YouTube only plays back at 30 frames per second, so there's no point recording any higher. You will not notice any more quality. There's no point recording in 60 frames per second, because you'll lose half of those frames. They don't get squashed down into 30 frames per second. They'll just remove every other frame until it looks like it's 30 frames per second. So you might as well just record in 30 frames. It looks a lot smoother, a lot more natural. And I always record my videos in full size. There are two options in Fraps to use, either full size or half size. And half size is, every time I've used it, it seems to record the videos actually in half size. So instead of 1400 by 900, I get 700 by 450, and then I have to scale it up, and then it looks horrible. But you do get some smaller file sizes with it, and you don't get as big an issue with the bottlenecking when you're recording, but it doesn't look as nice in my opinion. So I record everything full size, which ties in nicely with the comment from the last time we did a blog episode, which was when Cooper24688 asked what settings do I use. I use Ultra when it comes to Euro Truck. If I turned them down one, then I probably wouldn't have as much an issue with memory, which I don't have too much of an issue with. But it's still the information you're recording is still the same, and that's the thing to watch out for with Fraps as well. Ah, fucking hell! With Fraps, it's very memory intensive. So if you do have high graphics all the time, then Fraps will struggle. It really will struggle. If you turn them down a bit, it will zip by. It'll be very, very nice, very pretty. And the last question, I only got 2 questions this time. What's going on, guys? 2 questions. And I've got 3 hours 50 to 49 now to cover it in. And it's Billy Burfield, the guy who told us about pressing I, which I don't think we can watch because that stupid service message is up. But he says, he asks, what is it that first attracted you to the Majestic truck? Honestly, I think it was when I was doing quick missions, when I first started playing Euro Truck Simulator, and I happened to use a MAN, or as some people would call it, a MAN. See what I did there? Anybody who's been reading the comments of the first episode? The MAN wasn't too brilliant. The Scania was alright. The Renault was horrible. I didn't like the Renault, but the Majestic, it felt like it had a lot of power. It just felt like it suited how I drive. It's really difficult to talk about a driving style when it comes to just putting your foot down and turning left, right, left, right. It's just something about the Majestic that just clicked for me. And now, well, Majestic is the only truck in the game that doesn't have a license. This should be a Mercedes At-Cross or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what the actual model is for the Mercedes. But this 4-pointed star should really be a 3-pointed star. It's a Mercedes, just in a different set of clothing. I mean, all the others have now got their badges. You've got Renault, Volvo, Iveco. I could go on, but I can't remember what the others are. DAF, that's the one, or DAF, as some people will call it. Yeah, it's that's pretty much why I like Majestic now. Apart from the fact I've now actually got quite attached to Matilda. I mean, I've driven this truck for a long time now. We're on over 8,000 miles. I'm quite convinced that when it comes to the million-mile mark, I won't know what to do. I will not know what to do with Matilda, or with the game after that. It's too far away to even contemplate, but right now I am just enjoying what we're doing. Although I am told by a gentleman on the Eurotruck forums that the interior of the Majestic is the ugliest and needs some work, and are hoping they work on that in the next patch, which is coming TM. I don't know how long they're going to take with the next patch. I don't know if Mercedes are going to be into the next patch. By the way, there is still the online petition, in case nobody's heard of it. The link is in the description, as always. It's the We Want Mercedes in Eurotruck Simulator 2 petition. It's on Facebook, and there's over 3,000 likes on that. And if you want to see Mercedes in the game at some point, then please go to that Facebook page in the description, hit like, and let people actually know that, yes, having Mercedes is a good thing in Eurotruck. And also it'd be a good thing for when it comes to World of Trucks, because they might have the licenses already. What is there not to like about having a Mercedes in the game anyway? Still, I'm happy with my little Majestic. Little Tildy, Majestic Matilda. Queen Matilda! So majestic, haha. And that's it. My book of planning has now run out of things for me to talk about. What to talk about now? I've got 2 hours 30 to kill, which is about 15 minutes. This is such a pretty little area. Let's drive like this. Let's spice things up a little. What are these? Are these Octavias? I think they're new shape Octavias. At least I'm relatively sure they are. No damage on the cargo still, so we might get a good bonus there. 2 hours to get it done, and looks like we're estimated arrival in 2 hours, and we have 7 hours 40 in which to do it in. I'm happy with that. Oh, windmills! Look at the windmills! Yeah, I like the windmills. There's a question somebody asked me actually. It's just sprung into my mind a couple of episodes back about whether it entertained the idea of guests. The person who asked that question was a guest. What do you guys feel about me having maybe a guest every now and again? Say once every couple of weeks, just have a guest. Say, hey, who are you? You got a YouTube channel? What do you do? Yeah, there we go. If anybody would like a guest slot on Eurotruck, let me know and I'll think about it. My only condition is you've got to have Skype and be able to talk English. That's really. Hey Bales! Hey Bales! Ah, hey Bales! Oh. Let's not do that too much, Tildy. We don't want to crash you any more than we already have! Oh my god, there we go. And bollocks. Yeah, let's go back to in cab now, because Mod's just being cocky, and we don't like it when being cocky. I wonder if we're going to get a level up with this job. I would like to get a level up, just so we can spend some money on... some experience and something else. Although I don't know what else there is to spend experience on. Better fuel economy, better XP gain from missions. Sorry, missions. Jobs. They're jobs in this game, not missions. Very pretty. Did I mention how... oh, road going over... oh, traffic. Lots of genuine traffic. Did I mention how I'm actually quite happy with the blend of traffic on the roads? I mean, having driven my car... I've definitely spoken about this, I remember now. But having driven my own car for very nearly a year now, I'm amazed just how well they've actually got the blend of traffic. I mean, got just the right amount of trucks on the motorways, the right amount of cars overtaking you being idiots. The only criticism I have is the AI. When it comes in front of you and just slams on the brakes and just, why? 26%. Fucking hell, mod. We might do this, we might not. At least we're not doing a race across Europe. Oh dear. I don't want to do a race across Europe until September. Speaking of which, guys, if you want to put that in your calendars, the race across Europe is going to be the last Saturday of September, which is the 28th, and it will start at 7 in the evening GMT. Although it might start an hour earlier. I don't know how I feel, because it might not. It'd be nice to get it out of the way and done with an hour earlier. Why don't I tell you a bit more about Game Dev Tycoon? You can make all sorts of games on it, really. Well, you don't actually get to play the games. It's a simulator of a game developer's lifestyle. You have your setup in front of you, and you can choose from topics and genres. I think it's genres. And oh, come on, don't do it now, don't die now, come on. What? Oh, loan installment. Okay, fine. I'll be happy with loan installments. I'm not happy with the engine. Oh my god. And I think if I buy a new engine, it counts as servicing the engine, maybe? Not entirely sure, so we'll play safe and not buy any new engines until we complete the series. Or this run, I should say. But yeah, you pick a title. That is to say, fantasy, sci-fi, space, pirate. Did he just glitch in front of me? I think he glitched. Not seen a glitch in this game before. You can pick a genre, which is action, adventure, role-playing, simulation, strategy. You can unlock more titles, and you can unlock more... oh. Turning here, fucking thank you. You can create your own game engine, and you can, when you're in development, you get 3 stages of development, and you can assign how much effort you put into each part of the game. And then you release the game. Oh god. The magazines will review the game and give you scores out of 10. And then you eventually make your way up to the point where you can get out of your grotty little garage and upgrade to a... At the moment I'm in an office with 4 more people, and I'm making medium games quite nicely. The trick is just to find out, because you assign your time in the development stage using sliders, and the trick is to find the right amount of slider to assign to each game for each particular genre. And it's tricky. I found there's a good mix for role-playing games, and I don't want to make anything other than role-playing games now. So I've basically turned into BioWare or Square Enix, whichever. Oh, there we go. Nice Matilda. But if anybody's interested, actually, get your asses over to Lewis's channel, that is the Gamosaurus. Get your ass over there, because it was his video that convinced me to buy the game in the first place. In fact, I might even be nice enough and leave it as an annotation at this point in time. But yes, go watch Lewis's point of view of Game Dev Tycoon. That convinced me to get the game. It's a very good video, very good game, I like it. And if I wasn't recording this now, I'd probably be playing it, truth be told. I got to the stage where I can actually... You can call the games whatever you want, but I chose to name mine after actual games from there. Going through, thank you. And I released Final Fantasy VII on the Play system, and I made quite a lot of money from it. I think that's what pushed me up to the 40 million mark, and I was lucky enough to get to promote it with a really, really big booth at G3. Not E3, no, G3. G3 standing for Games. And I ended up in the top 100 booths, oh shit, that year. It was good fun. It was good fun. The only problem now is we'll have enough time to make Final Fantasy VIII before the Play System 2 comes out. I like it, I like it. Don't know if you quite got that hint, guys, but I like it. But I've got that many video series going on at the moment. If I do it, I might leave it until after I've completed Sonic Before the Sequel, because we're not far off the end for Sonic Before the Sequel now. We're getting quite close. I mean, we've done what, 5 levels so far? There's got to be another 3 or 4 tops. So, yeah. Anyway. Let's get this done. Ah, we're jackknifed. Did I mention, Tort, you're an insufferable oaf, and I don't like you right now. Put some videos up in your channel, goddammit. I've told people to subscribe to your channel, God knows how many times, and you don't put anything up, put stuff up. Goddamn procrastinators. Procrastinators of the world, unite tomorrow. Yeah. Ah, this is going to be slightly wonky. But that's parked. And at the end of that episode... Oh, so close to level 16. But we made some money. Made some good money. And we're now on 8,480 miles. With 26% damage. We've done 4 episodes, 6 to go. I've been Mod. This is Matilda. Thank you very much for watching as always. And we'll see you on Sunday for the general driving episode. Bye bye.